Hey everyone, this is Nanette, TraXel's pet care expert. I was diagnosed with relapsing-remitting multiple sclerosis in 2008, and I think a big part of that has shaped how I teach my own and other people's dogs specific behaviors. So today you will be seeing different parts of door game. Now, what are door games? Well, first of all, door games teaches your dog a completely different behavior than what they're used to when they hear or see a door that is about to open. And what does that mean? Well, a lot of times dogs run away because they're volunteer door dashers. And what I mean by that is they're not earning money delivering food, right? And it is terrifying to have your dog run away. And I figured, hey, why don't we do the opposite? Teach them to remain behind an open door regardless of what happens. Because a lot of times people think that, oh, my dog has a solid recall, so they have a solid recall, you're gonna let your dog run away? Of course not, because there's no guarantee that you're gonna be able to catch your dog. By the way, advice, do not run after a dog that is running away, because they're going to run away faster and farther. So what is door games? As I mentioned, it is counter conditioning your dog to the sound and sight of a door about to open. And to start, I recommend beginning at home with a door that opens to nowhere. For example, a place that doesn't go anywhere exciting. So no doors that go outside right now when you start. You can use some really boring doors, and I'm going to be demonstrating that from my home because I have closets that have nothing interesting in them for my dog or any dog really. The other thing is, again, if you have multiple sclerosis, how well do you think you can chase your dog? Chances are, you probably can't. And it would be really stressful if you have MS and your dog sneaks out the door, either because a family member opened the door by accident or because somebody came to work in your home and whoops, bye, sorry, your dog ran away. That would devastate me. So again, hope you guys enjoy the game and let me know if you have any questions. Send me an email, info@mytraxel.com. Have fun! So this is the low value door that we're going to be working with, and I'm just going to show you what's in there. Nothing too exciting for a dog. Are looking to counter condition what the sight of a turning doorknob and the sound means to a dog, because a lot of times dogs will run out the door, and with multiple sclerosis, how many of us are going to be able to catch that runaway dog? So instead of having to do anything fancy, just teach them what an open door means, and including seeing your hands on the doorknob, and again, counter conditioning that. So what I'm doing is I'm using this mat that I picked up from the floor of my bathroom because I want my dog to have somewhere to be when I open this very non-exciting door. She is very excited about this. So I'm just going to fold the mat in half and then put it on the ground to see what she does. And you'll notice that she offered a sit. Cool. And I wanted her to be in a down, which is exactly what I wanted. And as you can see, nothing really interesting about this closet, right? Cool. There we go. So I'm opening this door, and she is remaining on her mat. Now I want her to get off the mat, so again, as usual, search! And I throw a treat. And notice she goes right back on there because that's the place for her to be. Search. And that's why I also started with this really boring door, because I'm sure most people have really boring doors at home anyway, to start practicing this with your dog. So I'm just going to test her door manners on a higher value door. This is the door that opens into her training den, which is higher value for her than toiletries. And you'll see that I'm going through the same thing. So hand on doorknob, and you'll see that, I don't know if you can see what she's doing. So she's offering me a sit. So I'm going to throw a treat away. Search. Just to make sure she remembers. And then I'm turning it wide. She's not barging in. Well, she's doing a good stuff. Search. Put in a mat behind the front door. This is Bob's house, and what I'm going to do now is to put my hand on the door handle, cook, and notice that she is lying down and turning, staying the same, cook. So notice she's changed position, and when she was doing that, I didn't give her a treat, and now I'm just gonna and you'll notice that she started forging forward, and so at this point I'm just going to leave this door game at this point in time, but eventually she is going to be able to hold position when the door opens. Search. Cook. And what a good girl. So again, this is just phases of the game. She played this with this door before, but because she hasn't been here for about a month, I realized that she might need a reminder, and notice that I'm not yelling at her. I'm just rewarding the choices that I want her to repeat. Otherwise, not opening the door. That's it. And search. Good. So, closing it, search. Because what I wanted to do is get into a DOWN when that door opens. Good. And again, keeping these sessions really, really short. Search. Cookie. Hey, so I hope you noticed that men, as with any other living being, they forget things, and that is why training dog is not a one and done thing for any behavior. For example, she can do door games in front of non-exciting doors. However, if it's a super exciting door, then she is going to breach that boundary, which means just ongoing rehearsals of success for your dog. Just do quick games and no longer than 3 minutes per day, because hey, MS, fatigue, who has the time or energy to do that? But the more you rehearse that, even with the really short bursts, the more it helps the dog remember what to do as well. So going forward, they learn to generalize that behavior over time too.